everyone, Duke here with part 36 of this Ottoman Empire campaign, Empire Total War Darthmod. And we are picking up from a very costly war here in North Italy, which has turned into sort of a war of attrition. And we have managed to hold the French tide long enough that we can now consider moving this army from Venice to mop up what's left of the attacking armies, apart from this one perhaps, and try and take out the rest of these armies and secure North Italy for ourselves. Because when you look at these French towns, just look how wealthy they are. 7,000, that's nearly 3,000 income a turn from Genoa, and 2,500 there from Turin. So we're going to take out £5,500 worth of income from them. Not to mention the trade they're getting through these ports. So we'll be really hurting their home economy should we take these regions, and it'll be a much more secure front here, because the only way in is through there, and we just put some armies here and they'll never get through with any luck. Meanwhile, we want to start thinking about taking out Rome as well, and I think establishing Ottoman control over the entire Mediterranean. So I'm just going to build that building there. Actually no, I'm not, because we're going to get some losses I think soon from the next battle, but I'm just going to quick save so that we don't lose what. Well, actually there wasn't any need to, nothing's really happened yet. But we're going to move. So I'm just looking at Pleasure Gardens here, that's probably a bit surplus to requirements. We could probably knock that down and make a wealthy factory in there. So I'm going to knock that down now. Right, let's go. The reinforcements are here. Never fear, Hilmi is here. And he is okay. They're not reinforcing. That's fine. They'll make it even easier to mop this army up. That's okay. In fact, it's mostly intact. Maybe that wasn't actually the remainder. This must be a small detachment they sent to go raid. So that's fine. We'll take out some pretty decent units on their own. That's okay. Yeah. Provided things are somewhat controllable and manageable, we'll try and mop up that as well to take it out. And then again, like I said, we're going to march on Genoa, and we're going to take that army up there. And then the next army, the biggest army by far in the area, is currently based in the port in the Genoa region, which we want to take out. And once we do that, and then we've got to take out Turin. A lot of fighting to do in this Ottoman-Franco war, or Franco-Ottoman war. What sounds right? Franco-Ottoman or Ottoman-Franco? Franco-Ottoman. Franco-Ottoman war. Right. I don't think we should be nice. I think we should let them do all the marching. So let's sort of deploy back a bit. Same with these guys. You go there. Come forward just a little bit. There we go. Right, let's put about 3 of you. This really has been a war of attrition, this, because I haven't even got like any grenadiers or specialist units. It's just our biggest units against their biggest units. The vast manpower reserves of France against the vast manpower reserves of the Ottoman Empire. Who will grind down the other first? Hopefully us. Bonk, bonk. 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 Oh, and the general. Bonk. Right, you guys, ungroup. Spread you out a bit. There we go. That'll do. Right. Whoa, someone's already fleeing. That's some good shooting. That's some good shooting, boys. Oh, yeah. Yep, I've decided, as cool as they are, in theory, 64-pounders are not as good as other ones do. I think I'll stick to 24-pounders. I'll replace all the 64-pounders we have as well in time. You blighter! Hey! You're not a howitzer. You guys can probably do the same as well, actually, can't you? Yeah. Oi! Horse gunners, almost as annoying as horse archers in earlier games. They just do my head in. Hopefully they're going to run soon. Start mocking them up. Oof. There we go. Oh, it felt like forever since they fired. Always does when you're in a hurry. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. I thought I wanted to get everyone to flee before they came back. And now everyone's coming back. Right. Just them now. Continue, there we go. Everyone's gone. Right. Go. 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 I want none left alive, not a peasant, not a lord, not a fly. There we go, come on. Don't dilly-dally. To work. Oh, you woolly brains, what are you doing? Oh. Look at you in charge. God, the pathfinding in this game is atrocious. It really is. Look at this. Yeah, that unit's gone away. Oh. Pathfinding in this game is possibly the worst in the entire series. Yeah, terrible. Oh well, they've been badly damaged at least. "54 men, shouldn't complain. But I just wanted to take out that army, but it wasn't to be. But it's pulled back to Genoa, so it will get destroyed in the next battle once we march on. Can we reach? Yeah. So, that's good. And then, yeah, it looks like actually he can't reach from there. Milan, I mean. And I'm kind of willing to gamble on this army trying to attack, because I think it could hold out. But again, I suppose if it stood next to the city and this army attacked, it might get overwhelmed. So I think I still will pull it back. We'll decide. We'll decide what we're going to do after the next battle. 69 years old. He should be retired, and he's fighting a war of a lifetime. He's mentioned steady under fire, that's for sure, and he's mentioned in dispatches. So, what a good man. He's mentioned in dispatches. So, let's. I can't remember what percent this was. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, this is 35. Right. I worry about my memory sometimes. Few too many blows to the head. Let's march. Okay. Oh boy. Reinforcement. No mortars. So this will be a nice easy army to take out. And we have a good chance to damage this army. Things might have actually changed for the better here. This is very good indeed. We can have a chance to take out this army. Well, wipe it out entirely. And this army we can do some serious damage to. It's going to be a big battle. But we, for once, have the numerical advantage against the French. apart from the last battle, of course. I don't want to rely on these reinforcements. I think this army should be able to do it on its own. So let's get going. The artillery promises to be annoying as always, but this is a good chance to, yeah, really do some damage. This is good. Let's go. I say it's good. I mean, again, it's no guarantee we win or come through with a mostly intact army or anything like that, but it's the opportunities these things present. If we can take it, I didn't expect the reinforcement range of the French to be that wide. I'm never clear in this game how far armies can reinforce, but this is a happy surprise because we have a chance now to really damage all their armies now, have all their armies in Italy damaged. Okay, and that will be good for us. I'm going to assume that they're going to come from over there. I think the port that they are stood in, relative to our position on the campaign map, is sort of over there. So, right. Just pull everyone back so I can see what I'm doing. That hill was a bit annoying, but what we'll do, we'll deploy centrally, like this, I think. And we'll put the other... Oops. I've done it again. Right, you guys go there. That's fine. Okay, good. Right, you guys go there, and then you guys will go along. Yeah. And then. Is that surplus to requirements? Should we only have 3? Yeah, 3's a good number there. Yeah, it wasn't too big a gap between the cannons. So let's... I can't seem to get them to... What's happened? Why have I got 1 now? This game. Honestly. Okay, let's sort of reduce you a bit because you're at risk of friendly fire. That should be fine. Right, so you are good. Let's get you guys deployed on the right. We'll have to stretch you out when battle starts. Fortunately, they haven't got any cannons at the onset of the battle, so we're not at risk of some heavy casualties from being clumped together straight away. So that's a good thing. And put these guys there. You guys. Oh, what? That's not what I said. I was just moving 1 general unit. What happened? Oh, I don't understand the deployment in this game. It's assumed that I went... I don't understand. I didn't click any buttons, did I? Alright, you guys go there. And it's taking a unit out of there as well. What happened? You guys go there. You guys go there. Right, you're ready to go. Right. Ungroup. Start the battle. Spread out. Oh, am I a savant or what? They are coming from over there. I say a savant, the campaign map literally told us. But at the same time, they have come on from surprising angles despite where they have been positioned on the campaign map. So, you know, I could have been wrong. But we were right this time. Now these armies, these units we don't have to worry about destroying because they will die if we win this battle. And these ones I don't think we can be too fussy about taking them out. It's a whole army that's getting reinforced and it will be really difficult basically to destroy it. But if we can give it a real blow nose, we stand a really good chance of being able to push west into northwest Italy. Taking those 2 extremely valuable towns like the French and getting the money for ourselves, along with the very, very prosperous ports that they have. If I wasn't focused on an American colony, and even if I wasn't focused either on expanding into India all that much, I think the strategy you can do as the Ottomans is actually try and get your world domination. If you're doing world domination, I have enough territories now that I would win a long campaign, I think. But I don't have I don't have the key regions that are the objectives. But what you could do as the Ottomans, what you probably would do, is sort of focus on Europe. I think all their military objectives are in Europe, and you would focus on Spain. You want to get Spain over as one of them, and I think you want to get Rome. I can't quite remember. I was just trying to think of when I was like selecting the campaign options at the beginning of the campaign. Spain was one which I found quite interesting. You need to own all of North Africa. You need to own all your home provinces, as you always do in any faction. That's fine. I think you need to take Poland. So yeah, that's why you would get most of the regions. So if we were doing world domination for 45 regions, and I wasn't too fussed about where I got my regions, I would likely have just kept into Europe. I probably would have taken Persia because there's some very wealthy towns there, very wealthy cities, and it's very secure. So it's basically a money printing area for now. And then I probably would have focused on, what we've taken in Austria, and then pushing further, perhaps to Poland, and then taking all of Italy, and then taking North Africa, which we've done, and then taking Spain, Portugal, and the colonial carnage we have done. I think that's probably how you do it. But I don't want to do that. Not because there's anything wrong with it. It's just I want to, before the campaign's over, I want to have a presence in the theatres, basically. I think I said that quite a few times, but it's true nonetheless. Alright, so guys, keep going. Oh, yes. Yep, we have already hurt these units. Fine. Chasseurs à cheval. My arch nemesis. I got some canister for you. Oh, it's good stuff. Yeah, not so tough now, are you? Yeah. I think, yeah, as I said before, it seems like the main specialty of the Ottomans is their heavy cavalry, which is pretty dependable. These Separatists, I mean, they look the bee's knees, and they charge they hit like a tank, and their cannons. I mean, I don't think any other European nation or major power gets 24 pounders. I'm not too sure about the Mughals or the Marathas. I don't think any of the other European nations get 24 pounders. And they have good range and caliber, and up close, the canister impact is devastating. Only the 64 pounders had canister. I would love to have seen that, but alas. Let's be out in you. that? Of course, there's a unit behind a wall just to annoy me. I think that's why they do it, to annoy me. They're probably hiding behind that wall now. He won't be happy. Okay, here they keep coming down the slope. Oops, no. Keep doing that. Firewall. Whoever comes into range, just hit them. Good stuff, yeah. Just keep damaging every unit that comes on, because they'll get away and they'll live to fight another day, but if we can damage all their units... Oh, no. They've got their 3-pounder set up. Alright, tell you what we can do in the meantime. Let's charge that infantry unit. You guys stop for a moment. Because I know what you'll do. You'll wait until the cavalry's right in front of you, and then you'll fire a volley. I know what you do. I know you'll do that. I know you will. I know you. But, oh wow, look, they've already clocked on what we're doing here. The AI is quite intuitive. Let's sort of go that way then. And now you can carry on firing. Can you see? No, you can't. But you will in a minute, I think, so I'll turn on canister and fire. So I went quiet there for a moment. I just got a bit pensive thinking about this campaign and this battle. How important this battle is. That if we win this, and I think we will. I think we've got a good handle on it. I think that's going to be a turning point in the war. It's going to be quite a short war when you think about it. It's been a lot of battles, but it's only been a year in the campaign. And it didn't need to go down this way. I was quite happy to keep a border with the French. And have a bit of border gore, it might have meant that we never, say, owned Rome or anything like that. But I was quite happy. I just got the best of our regions overseas and had fun building overseas empire, but they decided that they were greedy and wanted to take North Italy for themselves. And against the odds, we managed to hold out against 2 whopping great armies. And now they're going to reap the whirlwind. They're going to lose in North Italy, Italian provinces if we play our cards right. And they won't get them back. And in May, the French king, or queen, no, it's the queen, isn't it, at the moment? The French queen and her court may have indirectly caused Rome to fall under Turkish rule. So, that's an interesting development, you might say. Right, let's go, this is where the action is. On in the same old style, and we have to beat them in the same old style. After this, I think we can get around and take out their cannons. I don't think they've got any more reinforcing units. So let's take out this regiment here. We have to run it down. Just have to make it flee because this is a town unit, as in it was based in a town. It's not a garrison unit. That will be a very elite garrison unit, but it was based in a town, so it's not going to come back after this battle. I want to take out these cannons before they hurt our crews of the cannons, if that's what they want to do, because then the more cannon crew gets reduced. They may have 4 guns at the end of the battle, but then when the next battle rolls around, as it happened with this in the second battle against the French in Milan, the game reduces the number of cannons you have based on the crew available. So even though you could technically manage 4, it just prorates it, and it's quite annoying. So let's take out those cannons. And if you run them down, they won't have them in the next battle, and that's really going to help any battle that comes up. The enemy not having cannons, especially in large battles, really helps you dictate the terms of the battle and how it develops. Come on, don't let them get away. Of course you let them get away. Fine. It's a funny thing in these games when you use canister. If you target a unit specifically, I've mentioned before, it targets the wings for some reason and does less damage. But if you target behind the unit itself, this is something I learned as a kid. I sort of did myself. You take more out if you hit the target. Like, that's what I did in the Napoleon's Battles mini-series. It was very micromanaging, but it's worth trying to target a unit like behind a unit. Oh, that's it. Oh, cool. Because then you sort of hit right into the meat of the unit itself and take out more men. Right, let's take out as many of these guys as we can here. I don't have any other patience actually. I can't be bothered. But we've managed to give it a real bloody nose. But I don't think you're interested in watching me run down an army for about 10 minutes. And to be honest, I'm not interested in doing that for 10 minutes. So. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. We have lost about 3% of our army there. 2-3%. No, that's generous. No, we've lost about 3%. Yeah. And they lost about 60. So that's fantastic. Yep, didn't need this army here. That's good, because I don't want it to get damaged anymore. I want it to heal. So, oh, fantastic. That army's gone right off. Oh, that's really, really good. Can this army march? No, it can't march any further. Okay. Prosperous, average yield, growing. Okay, so I've got a navy in there. That's fine. We'll get it eventually. Oh, that's where the army went. Looks like they have a military access pact with their Roman allies. But if we zoom in on the map now, we are owning more and more of northern Italy. Interestingly, yes, Switzerland is neutral territory. Doesn't exist. It's weird. Don't know why they did that, but they did bring it back for Napoleon. I have no idea why they did that. Absolutely zero idea. So Switzerland doesn't exist at the moment, which is just ridiculous. Let's fix that building. And yeah, we can't move on anymore. So the question is now. I think I will. I was going to say the question is: do we hold Milan? Or do we pull the army back? I am actually quite firmly in pulling back, because if they do march on Milan, it will cost them an army essentially. It'll be much better. We could even be so bold as to try and attack Turin, but I think that's a bit bold, because this army is still strong enough to threaten that army there. So, because the only thing I'm conscious of is that army moves there, that army comes up to reinforce, this army gets overwhelmed. There's no sense in it. This army is doing, it's still intact mostly, and will get reinforced in a minute. It'll be up to strength in 2 turns. It's got a lot of experience, a good general who's probably going to die any day now, but who cares? And yeah, why not? Why risk it? And if they take Milan, well, fine, because it just traps them. I'm not precious anymore. As a kid, I used to hate the idea of giving up ground, but now that I'm coming back to these games, it doesn't bother me. I'm like, helped me really. So let's see now. I don't think there's anything else. We don't have the money really to play around with anything else, but Yeah, we're knocking down. I can't believe this is all the same. The last few episodes have only been about 1 or 2 turns, but you know, it's been a lot of action. So this is really good. I'm really happy with our Indian provinces now. This was an added bonus thanks to the Dutch falling, but I would have been just happy with this. I really like this. I love how contiguous our empire is now. It's such a sprawling empire, so powerful and strong. So we're going to keep building up Tangier and get our docks built up so we can build a navy to go that way. But in the meantime, we've got plenty of fighting to do with the French and the Italians to get this area under control. So, save the game. 3 turns the next election. That's okay. Everywhere's getting taxed and everywhere's okay, so we're really maximising the money we make. We could even really be bold and tax the middle classes higher, but this tells you the effects and you get less growth. So it's short-term gain but long-term pain. So we won't do that. You can't be upset with 94,000 income a turn. You just can't. So let's end the turn. I'm sure I saw quite a few episodes ago the Polish send an army on a navy out west and it sailed into the fog of war, never to be seen again. I wish I knew what happened to it. Okay, look at that. So they have mobilised there. Yeah, ooh, they've got much one army back. It's interesting. How are we going to tackle this? They've done the right thing in a way. They've got everything, every last man they have, near enough, to defend Turin. Makes sense. You would probably want to consolidate them all into a force rather than have them spread out, but the idea is sound. But because it makes it easier for if we attack one of the armies outside the town, we can take them on as they come in to the battle, like we just did. Are the Bavarians at war with Württemberg? No, they must have access. Okay, so let's keep upgrading these places as well. Oh yes, so we haven't. Oh no. Okay, let's do things in order. Natural causes. Oh, I thought with the Northern Italian general. So let's just get another general in there. Yep, got the new metal rows in Kashmir. That's good. So makes for smoother travel across the empire. Ornamental tulip garden. We have less of a need now for arts and prosperous. Yeah, let's get rid of that and get industry building in there. Happiness is well under control here now. Oh, we've got a spy. You can go to Mysore. I'm a bit nosy, feel a bit curious to see what they have. Right, recruitment report. Right, we have the army in Greece ready to go. So, feels like everywhere we zone in on the map, there's like a ton of construction to do. Right, Navy, if you'd be so kind as to sail to Safaki. No, oh, I knew it. Always do that. The game is a bit of a design flaw of the game. So you want to move the Navy, but it assumes you're in the army, you have base there first, and it's quite annoying. And then let's get this army. In fact, yeah, let's get this army, get some more 24 pounders to replace the ones that we have. 64 pounders we have in the Moroccan army, because I'm a bit underwhelmed with them. So you guys go in there. Good. And then we've got 2 grenadiers coming in. That army will go over here. And then one of these armies will be able to sail off to the Americas. Because we need one army to garrison here. Just makes sense. And what else is there? Equipment report. Ah, yep, perfect. So we have. You can go in there. And then one of you. Oh, can you reach it? Nice, you can. Building metal roads as well. And I do not remember what I built you for. Gosh, I have a lot of ports here. Yeah, let's get that done. Okay. Well, you can go join that navy. I don't remember what I built it for. It's been quite a while. What else would be good? A brig. Yes, I remember what I wanted to do with you. I'm going to send you to Marseille. Really hurt their trade this turn. Yeah, that's cut French trade with Italy off at least. And how about all these guys? They're not getting any trade through there, so that's good. And yeah, you go home. So that's going to cost them a turn of very prosperous trade. Although they're getting quite a lot through this port here as well. But, you know, it's something. And then maybe we could start off getting a couple of fifth rates in here. Right, what else is there? What's there left to do now? Right, so we want to get a we want to get a craft master because that's a very wealthy town, and Venice is nicely content. This army needs one more turn of replenishing, so I'll leave them to it. Let's see. This army here is good to go. Let's plan this out. So this is obviously the main thing we want to do this turn. Army here, not too bad. Army there. Now I think if we attack this town, so this is the main army we have to fight. These two will reinforce, no doubt about that. If the logic of all of this has been anything to go by, or this town, I'm sure it will. Basically, I can't explain why. I just experience tells me they will. But I'm just looking at this income. So I just keep getting distracted by money in this game. You can make such good money in this game. It's insane. Not like my Medieval 2 campaign as the Russians. For ages, it felt like you never made any money. Let's see. Yeah, that would be the one to do. And these armies that come in, we can beat those and send them packing. And if we take that army, I don't know where it will go, but it won't be too much to worry about. This army will likely run that way, and that one will go that way. And then this army might recover in time to help do an attack on Rome, which is actually not bankrupt anymore. That's fine. It's not like we've missed an opportunity because we were busy fighting the French. It's just the way it goes. We could theoretically go now in this very moment, but that would be a horrendous war battle. Unless, could we even make it to that? I don't think we could, because if we go to war with them, that will have a zone of control and we won't be able to march through it, I don't think. And it is not a gamble I'm willing to make just yet. I think they're going to stay damaged. I don't think they'll be able to replenish, so their time will come. It's fine. Right now, priority is here. Let me see if it's getting quick. And let's go. So, okay, it turns out 3 armies. It looks like this army is able to reinforce. Again, the logic not following, but the odds are even in terms of the bar here. Let's round up 2,700 plus 3,800, so that's going to be 6,500 to our... Yeah, the odds are pretty even. A lot of cavalry is going to come sweeping in. I can't tell which arm is which, so I don't know what one's going to come in from the east, one's going to come in from the west, one's going to come from there. But I think, you know what, I'm not seeing an awful lot of artillery, and we like that. We've done a lot of damage to our artillery. So that army is really badly mangled. The army is very badly mangled, and this army is very badly mangled, and this army is their biggest, and we have a good chance of taking it out in this turn. And if we do that, they will not have any control in Italy anymore, and they will definitely be praying for a peace treaty before we march on Paris itself. So let's go. I do love it when an AI faction gets overconfident and feels like it can throw its weight at you, and then you kind of almost miraculously put it back. And you just imagine them. You imagine like all the ministers of that faction in their court, all like panicking, like, why did we do this? We shouldn't have done this. You know, now look, you know, we've lost everything. We were so powerful in France. We had in northern Italy. We had a good border. We had good trade. We were growing. We were wealthy. We've thrown it all away for nothing. We've lost land. Now the Ottomans are more powerful, and we're just there like, yeah, too right. So let's get everyone back here. That's some interesting land. That's actually kind of annoying. In fact, it's very annoying. It's cool to look at, but very annoying. So we can't spread out. We might have to move over here a little bit. So I'll put you there. I know someone better at this game than me would be able to tactically use that to advantage, but I just want to have a straight line so I can manage my army a bit easier. And we'll put you guys, yeah, that's a good place to put you, I think. What was it? Yeah, probably is. That's go there. Right. There we go. Yes, the terrain in this game does give me stomach ulcers from time to time, but if we put it there like that, we'll sort of spread out that way. So, in fact, yeah, I'll still give them 4, and we'll just have to spread them out when the battle starts. And then you, cherry puppies, you guys go along here, and we'll spread you out as well when the battle starts. Okay, you go there, you go there, to keep the cannons covered. You guys will go here. And you guys, just sort of. It's just awful. Right, I can't even. This is what I mean. Like, it would be. I've said before, it'd be so cool to have. If the pathfinding was good in this game, it would be really cool to fight town to town. But the pathfinding cannot handle that. Maybe one day. If they ever make Empire 2, hint CA. There's the eternal debate in the community: medieval 3 or Empire 2. Oh, forgot to be general. Whoops. I honestly don't know what one I'd want. I really don't know. I'd love both. I feel like. I don't know. Oh, it's tough. It really is tough. I can't even. Every time I'm about to say one, I think, no, I want the other one. I think. I'd probably go Empire 2. I know I'm playing this game right now, so it seems like there's a bias that it's my favourite. It's not necessarily my favourite. I just think Empire is kind of hard to play without mods, and it's certainly unfinished. It's visibly more unfinished than Medieval 2. Medieval 2 is a more complete game. Empire's not. And I think an Empire 2, current drama with CASI, would be more. It has a chance of making the Empire game that this could have been, basically. So I guess that's probably my answer. But if it turned out that the next game was Medieval 3 instead of Empire 2, you know, I would be so excited. So that's no problem. But I think, yeah, that's kind of my opinion. I feel like with Medium 2, even all these years later, when I replayed it for the Russian campaign, like, I was privately thinking, like, wow, this game holds up, this quite well. And this game does. This game holds up even better, but a lot of its things like diplomacy is just a waste of time, it's broken. And the battles and pathfinding are quite tricky and not very good. And the full battles are atrocious. And it feels like there could be more of a world to explore in this game, and I feel like the politics could be a bit more about like succession wars, like because right at the beginning of the campaign, right? I remember just because I played as Britain quite a few times. You've got like the Duke of Marlborough, Eugene Savoy, and the Duke of Villiers, and Louis the 14th, I think, the Sun King in France. So basically, like, the War of the Spanish Succession should still be raging, but I don't think it is at that point. But always just literally at that very point it comes to an end. And it's like, there could be awesome potential for in this game for like claims to thrones. Like say Carlos of Spain just died and he had no heir, and then the Bourbon French are just like, well, we claim it. This is now our land. And you have to be like, do you declare war on France straight away to stop that from happening, or do you just let them do it? And you might have to be faced with a immediately tough decision, as in, crap, I'm really weak, I can't, hypothetically of course, I'm really weak, I can't actually go to war with France right now, but if I say no, they're going to have all of Spain. And you see this campaign, you have all the Italian regions, and that massive overseas empire, as well as Spain itself, and Spanish Brussels, not Brussels, Spanish, I think it is Brussels. And, you know, it's just that kind of stuff, and that's a very small example that you can use, and it's just not there. I think they had plans for it in this game, but unfortunately, due to timetables and the rest of it, it didn't happen. But I think that this game could be more. Medieval 2 also could be more, of course it can. And I would love a remaster. I think I'd take a Medieval 2 remaster and an Empire 2. How about that? I think that would be a compromise I would be happy to go with for a few years. A Medieval 2 remaster with like achievements, so you go back and, you know, be a bit more incentivized to try with different factions. And we might get Empire 2 to really just have fun. I'll tell you what does go on quite well in this game, the naval battles. I'm atrocious at them. I think Darthmod's actually made them less enjoyable, I must say, because the cannons are a bit more inaccurate and the battles go on for too long, which I know that's definitely some people's cup too, that's fine, because naval battles in this game were insanely quicker than they were in real life. Well, of course, I'm not going to argue that for a second. They weren't realistic, but I don't really want it, because 95% of a naval battle is sailing towards them and catching them up. And I'm just... Basically, there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like if I wanted to do just that in a battle, I'd probably play or seek a naval battle simulator game. Whereas in this game, I don't want to spend all my time in naval battles, spending like half an hour sailing up to a unit and then firing quite inaccurately, and therefore the battle takes 20, 30 minutes. Because I think I had one battle where I had like 3 ships against 2 Austrian ships or something like that, or maybe Spanish ships. And the battle took like 40 minutes, because the guns were a lot more inaccurate, and I don't think they did as much damage either. It was a bit frustrating. I think that was one thing the vanilla game did right. They made the battles a bit faster, but it's difficult, isn't it? I mean, someone will come along and that's understandably is subjectively just valid. To say no, I like the style of battles and I like that they take more power to you, man. That's cool. But I kind of miss that. But they do hold up overall very well. I think the ship models look great. That could be better though and more polished, because I haven't been able to try in this campaign. But if you ever try to board a ship with your ship, holy moly, the crew animations are just stupid. They're like they literally swing on like a super jump, like Jedi. It's nuts. But yeah, they could be a bit better, because I mean, for goodness sake, this game came out in 2009, but yeah, they could be better. but they do hold up for the most part very well. In fact, they're probably the best of the naval battles I've ever got. This is tied with Napoleon, of course, because they are functionally the same in terms of naval battles. Maybe Napoleon has bigger ships overall, but yeah, those two easily by far and away the best. Oh god, I think I've got this. Yeah, this unit's actually stuck. This is what I mean. This is what I mean about this game. It's not as polished. Like, look at this. What is this? What is this? That unit's stuck in a town. So that's exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. I don't think I ever had that in my Russia campaign as Medieval 2. So I rest my case. What the hell? What is happening? Okay. Thank goodness we just happened to place some units there because flipping heck. All the times for my units to get trapped. Okay, there's an army actually coming in from behind. Or from over here. That's where they're coming from. Okay. Right, we need to get ready to meet that unit. What is it? Gendarmerie. Okay. Alright. Don't panic! Don't panic! Don't panic! The French are coming from behind! Don't panic! Let's... Okay, we need a cavalry over here more than we over there. So let's move it. Yeah, shoot them. And... yeah, we're going to just have to send the infantry up from the town. We're just going to take them out. Oh, this is frustrating. Just charge. Good. Got those guys taken care of. Yeah, we're going to send... not Jackal, but we're going to send the cavalry around to hit this army as it comes in. Well, I'll give props to this French general, whoever he is. Very nearly hoodwinked me. If we hadn't just had a cavalry unit stood there, they would have hit right into our cannons. This is what I mean. Battle finding. There's literally a road up through the town, but they can't figure it out. Mind you, it means that they can't get to us so easily. Because you know, when you think that you're playing a game with gunpowder and cannons and all the rest of it, mortars and hand mortars and stuff, you should be looking at the town and looking at your lips and thinking, oh, fighting in the street is a bit of fun again. But it doesn't. It just fills me with a sense of dread. Like, oh, that's going to be awful to pass by through, and it shouldn't be. I do love the scope of this game. I absolutely love the scope of this game. I love that are playing as the Ottoman Empire and have a chance at colonising in India and in America and North Africa technically. And I feel like another Empire 2 could see that scope expanded even further. Because Medieval 2, I mean, yes, of course, you could certainly have a world map in that because, you know, there were people all over the world at that point. But it wouldn't make any sense to have, you know, the Kingdom of England sail across to Australia because that's just historically bonkers. But in this game, you could theoretically have that happen. Because, yeah, it's a shame that Australia, for example, is missing in this game. I don't think we've ever had Australia until we again. They're brave. Yeah, we've just got to charge in, take out these guys nice and quickly. Yep, look at this. It's ridiculous. That unit's just a sitting duck. It's not because of poor positioning, if I say so myself. I know I'm biased, but it's because we had no idea that was... Oh, that's a no. Are they killer goodness? Cheval. Chasseurs à cheval. It's because, yeah, I mean, we had no reason to think that they were trapped standing there. Absolutely hate chasseurs de cheval. I absolutely hate them. Great if you have them, but if you're fighting them, oh. I hate it. That's absolutely hate it. They never miss. They reload so quickly. They're really fast. They outrun your cavalry. They can fight your cavalry toe to toe or heavy foe. Oh yeah, that's satisfying. My only regret is I can't fire more canisters. Right, so these guys are really bad damage now. So that's annoying. Because of one unit of Cheval. Ugh. Hate them. Okay. Right, thank goodness for that. So the Sipahi have come to clutch there and kept our rear secure. Save the jokes to the end, please. And let's get the cavalry back now. I don't think they're going to send any more men through here. Not that I can see. Can we try and chase that unit? No, it's off the battlefield. Okay. So let's get the cavalry back. Right. Okay, the next army's coming in from over here. This army just keeps coming on and on. Unless, no, I think it's still just pouring in one at a time. We haven't actually faced these guys yet. It was certainly a bold attack, but they are. But it's still quite bold. They had a lot of men. You know, we didn't count on them coming from this side of the battlefield, which was a surprise. But it keeps you on your toes, doesn't it? That's quite cool. You just fire on whoever comes into range now. You guys fire on whoever comes into range as well. Pressure. Back from the wall, I see. One thing I'll say about the French in this game, they're not short on manpower. The quality of their troops is pretty good. They've gotten rid of all like their militia units. I mean, they have good armies now, which makes for interesting battles. Certainly, I'm not begrudging that fact. That first couple of battles in this war was quite very. I mean, it's certainly very costly for us. There was no way it was ever going to be an easy victory because the troop quality was that good. So artillery. Can't really see anymore. And the autopilot tells me that we are approaching the end. sweep these guys around. I'm just going to sort of fast forward now. I'm not too bothered about mopping units up at the end of this battle. No, really. They've all been badly damaged enough as it is. I don't think they're going to be a serious threat if we have to fight them again. It'd be so unlikely that we'd get everything anyway. It can't be a waste of time. I mean, when the men are down to 87 men per unit, or about that, I don't think you have to worry about bumping into them again. Right, let's start firing on this gendarmerie unit over there. Okay, where did you come from? Oh, you're fleeing. Oh, I think they've withdrawn. It's just ridiculous. Here's another thing about this game. I mean, look at this. They're just hoping that they can just pass through. Yeah, now they're getting gunned down and stabbed down. Terrible retreat or incredible surprise attack? I'll let you decide. Right, I think we can actually use our cavalry to finish the battle now. Also this though, hurting my men quite a lot. Almost dead. This is so weird. There's like a French skirmish going on for no reason. Are they from the square? Yeah. Right, we'll go around. And we need to avoid the shipment debris. We'll have to take out that square with our infantry. That's fine. Yeah, they've really taken the lump out of that unit. It's very annoying. Technically winning decisively, even though they're not even in the battle. Right, that's it. I'm stupid, but I should have pulled them back. I should have done that straight away, to be honest. Because look at that, we've lost 150 men to a unit that's not even in the blooming battle. Bug or feature? Again, I'll let you decide. Oh, no, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, no, he's alive. That guy will do anything it takes to get home to his family. You have my respect, nameless French soldier. No one fire on him. I want him to get home intact. He's fought well. Nearly avoided death there when he was on the floor. Actually, just charge. I'm tired of this. Nice, that is dead. I can't charge down and reinforce because we just kill all our cavalry off in one go. I'm sure the French would love that, but I'd rather not. Oh, didn't see the replacement. Right, there's an infantry unit somewhere that we haven't seen. Oh, don't tell me that. Oh, we actually have to take this unit out? What? So we're just going to have to stand on it until it dies? Or is there a unit hiding in the trees somewhere? I can't even remember if the battle ended or not. Because I'm too scared to click and end battle. I really don't remember. Is this unit dead? Okay, there's some men over here now. Based there. Okay, we're going to have to go get those guys now. Should we send the general, or is that dangerous? No, it's dangerous. Let's send the cavalry in. Oh, this game. It can be frustrating. Because that unit's not in the battle anymore, but it's counting towards the enemy. Right. This is how they want to play. We will play. Hopefully this works. Otherwise we're going to... So I honestly can't remember if we've had the end battle thing pop up. And if it hasn't and we end the battle, we lose. So... Oh no, we can't land on that unit. I think they've won this battle on a technicality. Very clever. I need to remember that one. Yeah, we can't reach them. Let's redo that maybe. Yeah. Can infantry do it? No. They've won. Pretty smart. Unless we have won the battle already. That's so clever. I wish we should probably try and do that at some point. Because yeah, we can't. The longest thing to do would get all the cannons up here and fire cannons into that space there, but that would take a long time. Yeah, that's going to take an insane amount of time to do. Don't even... Okay, we'll just... Yeah, we lost. Okay. I can't be too mad. That was a very good strategy. There you go. So, we've lost that battle now. But overall, I think we came off rather nicely, so it's okay. We didn't take the town this turn. Yeah, that was really clever. That was really clever. I'm not too sure how you would avoid that. But that's another thing in this game. This game is full of bugs like that. It's quite frustrating, but you just got to roll with it. It's just fun. It's part of the game. Enjoy it. So, a bit of an anticlimactic end there. We didn't take the town. But we have managed to reach them a little bit more, teeny bit more. I don't think they've still got a lot of manpower available. Still going to be quite a few turns until we take them out now, but this army will be ready to go next turn. God, it was so clever. I'm in awe of it. Oh. I wonder how we could do that. I mean, can you retreat a unit and have it stand on the edge of the battlefield and never have them die? And then that's it, you've won on a technicality. Oh, that's so clever. I'm going to be admiring that for days. You can't be mad. You can't be mad. Alright, so that's the end of that, guys. Join me next time when we will do the end turn phase and we'll see what they do here and see if we can move this hopefully recovered army up to finish the job over here in Turin. So don't miss any of it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.